Friends, today I want to talk about something like buying flowers before a date. I'll be honest, I'm already tired of seeing every day. As I walk by places, so-called dating spots, I see guys standing with nervous boys in their hands holding flower bouquets. In principle, there's nothing wrong with buying flowers for a girl. The other question is, what drives you in doing this? If you buy flowers because you genuinely want to, that's great and correct. If a man buys flowers because he feels he has to, that's a failure right from the start of your relationship with the girl and your potential seduction of her. So, what's the reason that many men believe they must buy flowers for a girl on a date? Maybe someone's mom told them that, maybe someone watched a soap opera on TV where the main character always buys a beautiful bouquet for a date. Or maybe the guy is simply walking home after work and by the subway sees a situation where a guy meets a girl with a bouquet of flowers, and they then walk hand in hand to a nearby cafe. Again, everything would be fine and all would be correct if you bought flowers for the girl, and she, let's say, brought a bottle of whiskey or a Sony PlayStation to the date. That's right, everything would be fair, everything would be correct. But if you buy flowers and the girl takes it as something she's entitled to, it creates a dynamic where it seems like you care about the relationship more than she does. You're investing in this from the beginning, and she will then evaluate and make her choice. Of course, this kind of start doesn't lead to happy relationships. I believe that such a beginning of communication has no future. This applies whether you're considering this girl as your potential chosen one, or if you just want to seduce her for one night or a few times for sex. Look, some also say on the internet meeting a guy, well, I buy flowers and of course girls like it. Here you need to understand that any woman is an ideal consumer, and whatever you give her, even a pin, she'll smile and be happy. But the question is, does this influence the success of seduction? Because most guys, let's be honest, think, now I'll buy a bouquet of flowers and she will give me something in return. So, what do we have on entry? We have the fact that you're spending time, emotions, on choosing the bouquet of flowers that will appeal to the girl. You're worrying, of course, you're spending at least some finances, but this doesn't actually help to seduce the girl and can even prevent it. Because when you show up with a bouquet of flowers on the first date, you become one of her many suitors who previously invited her on dates and also showed up with flowers. Now, let's imagine a situation that sounds absurd in this context. There's a bank, you bring a deposit to the bank, and the bank doesn't return any interest or the principal amount. Would you bring your money to such a bank? Of course, no. So why does a man bring a bouquet of flowers? Absurd, but nevertheless, most people do this. And let's look at it through the girl's eyes. Most girls, the vast majority, don't like it when a man brings flowers to the first date. She'll smile, of course, it sometimes looks so natural, many women are good, but inside she's thinking, ugh, why did he come with these flowers? What do I do with them? Where do I put them in the cafe? How do I carry them home later? Often, in fact, these flowers don't even make it home and are thrown away somewhere on the way when the girl leaves after meeting you. So again, if someone sincerely wants, not because you have to, but because you want to, genuinely wants to give the girl flowers, it's better to do it during the date. For example, after sitting in a cafe, you walk with her or decide to stroll through the park, and you suddenly feel that a bouquet of flowers would go perfectly with her dress, her bag, or shoes. You say, wait a second, and buy a bouquet of flowers during the process. This will be much better. Well, you can subscribe to my channel, and sooner or later, we will definitely record a lesson dedicated to amazing and original dates, where we'll discuss how you can give a flower on a rooftop, and many other interesting ways that you can organize where it's appropriate to give a flower to a girl and evoke genuinely positive emotions. But for the first date, we don't buy flowers. We show up without flowers, that's definite. See you. Bye.